Your whip is a toilet, you looking like poop in it. One garage, 2 coupes in it. 3 chains and they all hidden. He don't know what to do.
Welcome to episode 17 of Cringe Gen Z Moments, the series where we look at some of the worst things said or posted by Gen Zers. Leave a like on this video or else you will have an allergic reaction today, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, because only 30% of the people that watch these videos are subscribed, so yeah, go click that button and let's get into it. Can you draw? And if yes, can you draw an Among Us showing his dirty feet while pretending to be embarrassed of it? Listen, bro, no one is drawing that for you. Like, that's actually disgusting. Like, I understand if you have a thing for feet, well, I don't understand it in the sense that I see where you're coming from, but like, listen, I know these people exist, but like, bro, you gotta keep this shit to yourself. Like, you can't be bringing this weird dirty feet stuff out to the public like this, and by the public, I'm talking about like TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be leaving comments like this out there. Like, your digital footprint ain't right, and you know, I can't even say the word footprint without probably riling this guy up, but you gotta chill out with that stuff, you know? But let me ask you, dude, like, what on earth makes you think that this girl would want to draw this at all? Like, she clearly looks uncomfortable, and also, like, why Among Us? Seriously? Among Us people don't even have feet. Like, you know what, dude, you're a weird guy. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Why do y'all always choose that hairstyle? Y'all? Who's y'all? Lesbian. Okay, well, I can see the haircut. I can't tell if this is a guy or a girl, but listen, like, you know, that haircut does seem rather non-feminine, so if, you know, somebody who's part of the LGBT community, you know, a lesbian wants to wear that haircut, it's recognizable, that's all I'll say. I'm sorry, Huns, but I'd rather kill a puppy than be fat. Okay, that's kind of a banger. 150k likes on that response, too. Listen, bro, that comment was kind of a 10 out of 10, dude. Listen, I don't know if I would actually kill a puppy, but if I'm 900 pounds, right, or not even 900, because at 900, like, you're just dead at that point. If I'm 600 pounds and I have to take the life of a puppy, realistically, right, in a certain sense, you're sort of saving your own life by taking the life of a dog. And I can't even say that I would instantly turn down that offer to kill a puppy and save my life if I was in a position where I had to. POV, it's the 1950s and you see your African-American friend being beaten, but you have to act like you don't care? Okay, dude, and look, she's like trying to hold back tears and it's all acting. Bro, TikTok POVs, man, like, y'all need to stop. So specific for what reason, dude? Like, this was the 1950s, bro. We're 2022 at this point. You don't gotta be like looking back on these memories, which doesn't even make sense that I'm saying memories because she wasn't even alive for the 1950s, so I don't even know. Completely out of pocket TikTok. No need for that to have been made. You're just taking an L on this one. The implication is that it's the only movie he knows her from, which is funny when the start of the sentence makes it seem like he's a big fan. You missed the joke. What if I ate you? Well, I have no idea what the context of this conversation is. I don't really know if there's a better comeback ever than I will eat you, or like, what if I ate you? Because seriously, like, what if he ate her? Like, you know, I feel like that would somewhat change the circumstance. Like, if you're arguing with somebody and you are completely in the right, you know, what would happen if you then get eaten by your opponent? Have you won the argument? Well, I don't know. You got eaten. You'll never know, right? So I guess that's kind of a good solution when you're losing an argument, you know, just eat your opponent. When your 11-year-old brother comes out of the shower with wet hair and a towel around his waist, okay, so I guess I've just been transported to Alabama. I didn't know that was on schedule for today, but just by the looks of this TikTok, looks like that's where I am currently at. You're not going to be hearing many people that aren't from Alabama saying some stuff about my brother looking good out the shower. Like, dude, obviously be a supporting sibling, you know, be nice to your siblings, brothers, or sisters, right? But this ain't right. 8,483 of you got some explaining to do. 6 minutes and 44 seconds. What if he removed the censor bar? Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. That would be so funny. By the way, can you please remove the censor bar? Because I want to see what it is. Just curious, parentheses. Yeah, so this is definitely just some poor kid with unfiltered internet access, and his parents are not watching him properly. Now he's ended up on these type of Roblox videos. And listen, if you are going to be a lazy parent and you're just going to give your kid unfiltered internet access, you should probably, like, put them on YouTube Kids rather than normal YouTube. Because YouTube Kids, you know, it sort of does the parenting for you. It blocks out a decent amount of the bad content, you know, that is not appropriate for kids by default. So I'm not saying you shouldn't look after your kids, you know, look after your kids, but if you're not going to, at least be smart about it. Bro, bro, this time period is so nostalgic now. I miss this period of quarantine. Yeah, I can't say that I miss quarantine too much, but I think the time period of quarantine did happen long ago enough to the point where I do have some distinct memories from it. I don't know, man. It feels weird to say that it was nostalgic, because not only did it happen only 2 years ago, but in like the real world sense, that time period was really shitty. Like, yeah, there was some cool media, I guess, that came out of that time period, and I have some memories from that time, but again, I don't miss it, bro. Like, I'm in the present trying to make these memories this summer, you dig? Pinned by more Nikocado, watch me say the N-word on my Patreon? Dude, I'm sorry, Nicholas, you gotta do better than that, bro. And I thought eating all this food and becoming a fat man, I thought that was gonna be the pinnacle of your bad decision making, but bro, you are the least qualified person to say the N-word. Like, yeah, I guess it's good hustle to get people to be paying on your Patreon, but like, homie, listen, man, like, no, this ain't the route. I may have looked at this one before, but it says, how TF do poly relationships work? Like, when y'all break up, do you, like, vote them out like Among Us? Please, I need to know. Yeah, I'm not the person to ask that type of question to, because A, I don't know the answer, and B, I don't like poly relationships. You know, your boy is gonna stay monogamous, you know, gonna have an exclusive relationship where I am dating one person, but I would assume to some extent it's gotta work like that, you know, like Among Us, right? Like, you have to democratically eject somebody from the ship in the same way that in this relationship you would probably have to democratically vote somebody out of this relationship, right? Like, tell them, hey, you're out, you know? I accidentally changed my keyboard to Arabic and it won't effing change. Okay, that's actually really funny. Poor guy, though. I hope he gets his keyboard sorted out. That's gotta be one of the worst feelings, to literally not be able to speak your own native language. I mean, you know, with the necessities of texting and shit nowadays, you really gotta get that sorted out fast. Imagine getting a text from your mom saying, where are you? And then you respond with a bunch of random Arabic characters. Your mom would probably assume that somebody stole your phone. I was almost about to say, yo, bro, just go on YouTube and search up a solution, but he can't do that because he can't even type in English. It's a tough one, bro. Special is a slur, end of story. The word has a long history of mocking those who use emoji pronouns and xeno pronouns. Alright, stop. I'm cutting you off right there. Emoji pronouns? Look in the mirror, okay? Look in the mirror, look at yourself, and stare blankly until you understand that everything you think is wrong. Continuing here, it's a slur. You cannot use it unless you identify with pup gender, but okay, it's bait. Never mind. It's tough, though, because it actually started off somewhat convincing, right? Somebody probably has said special is a slur. You think you're alt? My mom just offered me $50 to take a shower. Yo, this is not a flex. This is a tragedy, yo. Talking about $50 to take a shower? That's crazy. Thing is, I know this is not bait. Like, no shot. She probably named that price herself. Mom was like, sweetie, you smell terrible. How much to get you in the shower? She was like, 50? Mom was like, all right, whatever I gotta do. I mean, that's actually depressing. And I think on that note, I'ma just call it here. Yo, click one of the videos on screen now to be transported to a brand new video of mine. Comment down salami if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comments. Big thanks to all my channel members. As always, you guys rock. Follow me on social media. Enjoy the Discord server. Links are all down below, and I'll catch y'all later. God, bro. Peace.